What's up, Gunplum Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all my subscribers and friends and those who just come along and looked at my channel. Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope everyone had a great holiday. I hope everyone enjoyed their time with their families and friends and loved ones. I hope they were safe and sound. I hope it was joyous for everyone. But I am happy. I am happy that the year is kind of almost over. Happy and sad for many things. It's not been the best year. Probably not the best year for a lot of other people out there. I was like remembering all the things that has happened within the past 12 months. And it's kind of been a bit of a blur for me. Personally, that is, with the loss of a loved one. That's something that you would experience. I hope nobody experiences that, but that is, of course, life. Life for all of us that we go through. This is the first Christmas that my mother is not calling her sister anymore because she's gone from us. And it's been very difficult for her as well, in many aspects, which just makes it difficult for me to do a lot of the things personally. Caring for a loved one is not as easy as you think, though, especially at her age. And I hope I have the patience. We should all have patience, of course. It's very difficult. We're all human. We can get angry, upset, annoyed. But we also need to remember that life changes, and it could be good and it could be bad. And there are times where I feel like I don't want to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just want to stop, walk away, and just be in my own little world. But I know that I can't do that. We can't. Part of it is good, part of it is not so good. You gotta find that weird balance. And then you remember the good things, of course, because that's the one thing that gets you going through the day. All the things that you remember that made you happy. All the great stories and memories. Yeah, I'm gonna miss my aunt, but not as much as my mother's gonna miss her as well. It's just pretty much her sister. I just hope that I can get through every day, helping her out the best I can. I don't have no brothers and sisters. That's maybe a bit of a revelation right there. I'm an only child, so I don't have. I've got a ton of cousins. Hell, I'm a Dominican. What do you expect? My mother was the one person that, of course, never had a second child. Very religious, very old school. I mean, literally old school. And I know that sooner or later, the time will come. Well, I have to say goodbye to her, and I don't want that to happen, but it eventually will. So, for you people out there, for you guys and gals who have family relatives that are you could say within their golden age, make sure you live the moment with them. Every day is a precious day. Remember it, record it if you have to on a phone. Be mindful, be careful. And I guess make sure that you remember these memories. That's one thing. I wish I had more memories with my aunt. I mean, I have a lot of memories, yes. A lot of conversations. But it's always that I wish I had another time, another minute. Oh, I forgot to say something. Make sure you do that with everyone. With everyone. Anyway, I hope everyone's Christmas was great. That's the most important thing. I hope everyone got what you guys wanted for the holidays. But of course, I always say, it doesn't matter how many presents you get or all the parties you go, as long as you're with those that you love the most and spend that time, that's all that matters. Yeah, all that matters. Finish up these guys, of course. Him, one of my favorites, of course. I'm now starting to notice a goof, but maybe it's because of the angle of the light. But again, fixer-upper. I haven't top coated it yet, and I'm afraid to use spray cans because every time I use a spray can, a little blob hits something and then it screws up the whole thing. So I'm gonna use this one, clear, gloss clear. I think I have enough in there. Is there? Now I gotta check. Yeah, there's plenty here. I just need to thin it out. Use my gallery airbrush that I've been using for quite some time. I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers who maybe purchased a gallery product. Thank you very much. You guys have been so generous and helpful. Obviously, I got a little bit of recommendations here, so I appreciate it. This last 2 months, I've been like, my YouTube content kind of exploded, and then I said, you know, that I know I'm not going to see that again in January or February. That's going to be a slow month. And usually it's going to be reserved for like some kits that I have right now that I purchased that I will, you know, build and be ready for MosquitoCon that will be coming up in April of next year, 2025. I've already have some project ideas that I wanted to try. Don't want to say anything yet. I want to keep that under the, close to the chest there until I'm ready. And I just got to get. It will be involving a diorama. It will be involving a diorama. I was actually going to do one last build to show it off. I was building this, one of the Mecha Collide ships from Space Battleship Yamato 20. This is 2055, not the 2199 version, because this one does not come with the little fighter craft that sticks the drill in the gun barrel of the Yamato. And I started building it, didn't even bother to record it. And I said, well, this is a pretty kit. And unfortunately, we're not seeing a lot of the Mecha Collide model kits now from Bandai. Obviously, at its peak, when 2055, was it 2055? No, 2205, sorry. 2205 series came out. Yeah, then, you know, we got a lot of those ships all over the place. They just blew up on that. Now we're getting this new one, the 3155, I think it is. And that one, we're getting an updated version of the Yamato. There is a new dreadnought, but it's a support craft of some sort. I forgot the name of it. And 2 Mecha Collide ships as well. No other ships from that series is going to be being made by Bandai. Maybe they'll announce it later on. And quite frankly, I didn't even notice if I can actually see it online yet. Hell, I haven't even finished watching 2205. I think I'm like halfway through the season. Never got around to it. but eventually I will. And see where that goes. What was it? What else? There was supposed to be some. I've been told there was supposed to be another Gunpla announcement because they always do it like at the last few days of the year. I mean, yeah, we're getting the G-Quacks. I'm gonna call it quacks. The quackers. And there's some other kits that are coming out in January and February. But I'm kind of like, I want to like pause a bit and not get any more kits. I have so many kits. It's ridiculous. There are times where I look at my volume of kits and I go, when did I buy this? Why do I even have this? And yeah, some kits I want to build, and then I realize, oh, that's right. It's going to be prizes for my contest that I'm having right now. So let's seg into that. The Witch Custom Contest 2024. It is now the 28th of December. You guys, those who have not completed it, you guys have 3 days. 3 days to finish, paint, detail, and send me 10 pictures of your completed kits. As of now, I think I have 5. I have 5 entries completed. I have 3 dropouts and 3. I think I have 3 pending. Hopefully the pendings will kick in because I don't want to like just the 5 is just the 5 winners and that's it. Then I got to decide which one is the winner and second and third, yeah, whatever. I have a ton of boxes which I have stuffed kits inside, but I had the big box which I need to tape up and clear, mark off all the markings. That was from when I purchased my my spray booth this year, and I'm going to be using that to shove in the grand prize, which is the perfect grade 7 swords, 007 swords. I'm going to probably throw in a little bit of a thing in there so you guys can enjoy it. And then of course I got to go to Gundam Planet next year, next week, and give them the credit. Tell them this: I'm going to be PayPaling you the credit account amount for the 4th and 5th winner of the contest, so that way you guys can put it into it. So yeah, so hopefully you guys who did submit your kits to me, or your completed kits, you have an account with Gundam Planet, because it was Gundam Planet that's helping me out with this. I'm trying to think of something else. It's been kind of quiet lately. Lately I've been my computer has been acting up strangely. It's telling me that my hard drive is failing. That's off my my Dell service program. The Dell Assistant is telling me my hard drive is failing. So luckily I purchased a 2 terabyte one of those SSD chips. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to install it on the computer and do a copy of the contents from my C drive onto the 2 terabyte one, and then remove the or go into the BIOS settings and change that other drive into the C and the one that came with the stock computer as a secondary. Use it as a backup for data and things like that. Lately my data has been like so I've been okay, so this year, maybe a year and a half, I've been doing a lot of 4K videos, and part of it is a good thing. The other part is a bad thing, because a 2 terabyte drive and 4K videos, they're starting to fill up very fast. Now yes, when I record my videos, I always lower down the compression of the video so I could bring it down to maybe 30% of the size value of the video. But It's not the original videos that I post up. It's the raw video. So I always at the end of the year delete all the raw videos and just keep the completed ones, because there's no reason for me to go back to the raw. There's nothing. The reason why I have the raw is because if I have to edit something out or anything. But once you complete your video, then you can get rid of the raw. You don't need it. Just have the original, because there's nothing there. You know, there was a time where I was like trying to save it and see if I can do a blooper reel type thing, and I did that a while back, a blooper reel with me going to Image Anime a long time ago. But I've been removing it, never thinking about it, and I go, okay, that's maybe too much of my ego right there. So, yeah, just things that I've been thinking about. So, I didn't get that much this year. I mean, yes, I got stuff from family, you know, like clothes and things like that, but things that I purchased on my own. Well, I went to Hobby Lobby. Actually, no, that's a lie. I went to Barnes & Noble first, and I got this little Gundam collection figure line. Gundam collection, what am I talking about? Godzilla collection figure line. And I said, I like Godzilla. It's only $7, but I had a coupon for 50% off. So I got it down to like $3.50. And sometimes, you know, you don't want to be in front of the computer all the time. So I got Fine Scale Modeler issue number January, February 2025. I'm going to take a look at that for a second. Then I went to Hobby Lobby, yes. And I picked up pipelets because the ones that I had were already used. You know, unfortunately, these little pipelets they're only good for maybe 1 or 2 times. And I only use them for the thinner, not for the, not the thinner, yeah, for like paint or thinner or something like that. But once you use them and then the sides open up, you know, they're kind of useless, but they're cheap. And because they had the 40% off at Hobby Lobby, I said I couldn't walk away without getting a kit. The problem is, though, I have so many kits there that I've already purchased. There's nothing in Hobby Lobby that caught my attention. I did see the Kshatriya there, but the Kshatriya was like around, I think, $90. But with the 40%, it'll probably bring it down to $50. I could be wrong. I may be looking at the wrong kit at the time. Oh no, that's wrong. It was the Malice Kenbu kit, the 1/48 scale version. That thing is huge. Maybe around the same size as Santa here. And yeah, I was thinking about it, but I go, yeah. I think the Kshatriya was around $50 or something, $60 around there. No, instead I bought this F-22 Raptor by Rebel, 40% off. They had the F-15 with the stripes, black and white stripes, which is the invasion color markings. But I was like, nah. Maybe because I already have a 1/72 scale version from Hasegawa, with a nice little bomb load setup right there. Then I went to, of course, Gundam Planet, but this was like more than a week ago, and I posted a photograph on Instagram. They gave me this nice little calendar, 2025 calendar. Let me open it up a bit. This is like the same calendar that I remembered, the same set of calendar that I remembered that Bandai did a while back. They did a calendar for Gunpla. And neat, you have all the female characters here. Nice. that right there. Actually, bend that a bit and put that there. And then the last thing I got the Murasami Kai. Very nice. Can't wait to build that one. And the Zaku 2 F-Type Solari RFV. Don't need to get the others. However, if there was a reduced price on the others, or somebody decide to do a copy of them, who knows? I may get them. There is one thing I want to say, and maybe ask a question here. I've answered this. I asked this question before, but it was like in passing. It was not like a direct. It was like basically, you know, a what if type situation. But now I'm going to ask you guys. I have quite a number of non-Bandai kits. And when I mean non-Bandai, I mean kits that, let's just say Bandai did not authorize. But it's out there. And I've been thinking of creating a new channel on my, I don't know if I should create a new account on YouTube and then create a new channel link, or use my existing account and add it on. But then that's going to be a lot of work on that. Because I have like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 non-Bandai, non-Gundam kits. And are you guys willing to see me build it and, you know, paint it and whatever? Have fun with that. I know there are purists out there. I know that many of you guys are probably going to say, no, that's going to be a disservice to the franchise. But I'm not doing it just to compete or build. I'm just building it to see how well it is, and see how good it is, or see how bad it is, and give you my opinion on that. Comment below. Give me some comments on that. Should I build knockoff Gundam kits? And are you willing to see me customize it or detail it or whatever? Before I go, also, one last thing. I did buy one last item on Hobby Lobby, which I was surprised to see this, and I hope you guys can get your hands on this too. I got this nice little plaque type picture, which of course if you turn it, it's in 3D. This is the neatest thing that I got since I got the the RX-78 wall picture. This is $7 at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has this, so I would recommend for you Gundam fans out there to get this. This is really cool. I'm going to be putting it someplace here where I can actually see it, and hopefully it doesn't fall, because I don't like to put I don't want to like drill a hole on the concrete. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another video this week. It's going to be a little short, too much time. However, I am going to begin preparing my year-end review of all the kits that I've made in calendar year 2024, so you guys can see it. If something comes up, some announcement or new news, I will let you know, obviously, on my channel. Maybe if you guys hear something, you can let me know and I'll discuss it. And then, of course, I'll be segueing into some Requiem. I think I'm going to do both the Solaris and the Gundam EX kits from Requiem of Vengeance. So I'll probably do a dual build video beginning calendar year 2025. And then we'll go from there and see what else we can do. Guys, to those who has not finished your building or completing your build of the Witch custom contest, you got 3 days. Hopefully I'll see your images in time for me to review. I will review and talk about, discuss, talk about it on January 5th and announce the winners. And that's pretty much it. So I'd like to thank you guys all for sticking around. We went around the sun once, and hopefully next year it'll be a good year. It'll be a better year. It will be a hopeful year. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. And what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great new year.